Out and about, driving, full moon out, just getting some air. You know, YouTube, I own rights to the music, so I plan it. All right, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? You know, I own the rights to this music, Supersede Productions. Ill Will, just letting it be known that I can play the music YouTube. But yeah, I'm on about. Yeah, so I don't know what y'all got going good. I know it's a couple people live and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can hear me. See if anybody jump in real quick. Make sure y'all can hear me. Yeah, it's a full moon out, y'all. And I hope all is well. I hope y'all started y'all New Year's out on a good note. You know, unfortunately, you know, this the anniversary of my baby's not being here, but I'm in good standing in good condition. Hope all is well with everybody. You know, got your babies around, give them a big old hug and let them know you love them and say what you got to say to them. I'll just jump live. What up, though? Happy New Year to the one person in the chat. Can you hear me? Oh, shit, I might have to see if my hearing on this one. It should be good. Yeah, I'm just riding around. I'm getting ready to go sit and go park, go see what's good for the day. What's good? Happy New Year to the two people in here. Can y'all hear me? Give me a what up, dog. Let's say Happy New Year. What up, dog? What's good with it? Can y'all hear me? Happy New Year. Can you hear me? I see it's 3 people up in here. What's good with it? Yo, somebody, if you a troll, just let me know you can hear me. Just type a 1 or something. I ain't trying to be all like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a new year. Just say what up, though. And I don't know if my voice will be heard, but it's a full moon out tonight. I'm out trying to enjoy the days. But yeah, it was yesterday yesterday and the day before it was they had a little award show or whatever, and it was funny that they gave me the Crybaby of the Year award. This the second year that they put me up on there. Solstice, Happy New Year to you, sister. You know, I hope all is well, which I hope you brought in a new year with somebody that you love, that you respect, and everything else. I don't know who that is. What up, though? So, you know, yeah, it was a award show. They called me the Crybaby of the YouTube sector, and I got voted. This is the second time I got voted on it, and unfortunately, the person who voted me in didn't get me to be the Crybaby this year. So. You know, shout out to the award show. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, this is it's not really a celebration for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good day, and you know, I posted something on my community wall earlier, and you know, it's a lot going on, and you know, I don't want people to think that I'm trying to damper the moment or damper the mood or whatever. But you know, this just a day that you know, a couple years ago, you know, my babies and stuff was gone. Was taken from me. So you know, you know, I'm just up, out and about. I'm gonna go check on my kids and see how they doing. Or check on my baby mama and shit. Y'all have to excuse me out. trying not to. Shit, we'll see what this do. Yeah, but I'm riding downtown. You know, this the you know, it's you know, I'm downtown right now trying to get to my baby. So you know, yeah, you know, I hope everybody run get a new year on a good note and on the right foot, and you know what I'm saying. I know it's a difficult time for some people, but you know, it's what we do and how we celebrate, and what we do is determine what the year look like. So I'm gonna start my year off on a good note. Say, my God, would I sound like a lady or something? My God. Hey, I be liking my foreigners. They be coming from where they from and hyping the chat. What's they talking about too, you know? Oh yeah, hey, so this, hey, I find it flattering that they have to do, you know, they got to make year-end awards for people to, you know, try to shame them and stuff like that. But I'm in you know, hey, talk about me. You know, they say if ain't nobody hating on you, then you ain't doing the right job. So hey, I think I'm doing fairly well. You know, I don't have to go around, you know, trying to make people feel bad or shame people for who they are, because most of these people feel shame for themselves. That's why they try to give it to other people. So it's what it is. But yeah, but it just so happened it's a full moon out, and you know what I'm saying, I'm driving, and you know, normally on a second, you know what I'm saying, I be moping around and not doing shit. But this year, you know what I'm saying, I'm outside, and I'm in better spirits than I was last year. It's still cold as shit though. Not worth it. What up though? Happy New Year to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope you brung in a new year with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, with people that love you and shit like that. You know, hope you did, you know, brung it in the right way. You know, once I find somewhere to park, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna start chilling. You know, it's just full moon. It's a full moon out, and it's nighttime, and second of the year. I know the motherfucking police out here. They looking for people. You know, but they ain't looking for me. So, but yeah, oh, sir, so since I'm actually right here, I'm right here at Circus Park. I'm just I'm gonna drive down a little bit. I'm gonna go down to see what's going on down a little bit. I'm almost at Shane Park. I'm about to pull up by Shane Park. I'm about to see what's going on. Oh yeah, look. You know where? Hey, look, they throw that down in Circus Park. They have they remodeled everything. So everything right now, Detroit is downtown is getting rebuilt. So the Riverwalk is almost down to Belle Isle, I want to say. I know it's from Shane. I know you can get on the Riverwalk from Shane Park. Man, what up, though? Happy New Year to you. You know what I'm saying? Hope all is well. You know, I was supposed to go online the other day, and shit, that motherfucking snowstorm, it hit so bad. Shit, I had to shovel the snow like 3 times. So I was like, shit, I was tired. I was like, I don't want to get on this shit. I'm tired. So I just, you know, chilled out. Oh yeah, it's always respect, man. You know how we do, bro. Like, it's, you know, my thing is about respect, and you know what I'm saying, just being a straight up and down person. You know, that's what I'm about. I'm not about all this crazy shit they got going on. You know, but yeah, I hope, like I said, I hope y'all bring this new year in good. I'm about to ride over to my baby mama house and just check on her and just ride by, see if she alright. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm out and about. Yeah, I couldn't stay in the house today. You know, I did a little finish up cleaning and shit. So, you know. But yeah, them awards was funny. But I know it was a couple people that put me on the list and shit like that to try to. I don't know what's they their agenda for Bobolo. Oh yeah, Bobolo to Lakewood. Yeah, that's Lakewood. Hey, Lakewood Park is shit. I'm about to be. I was gonna go down there, but over the summer, the Lakewood Park, they've been working on it. They fixing it up. So I was gonna either go to the foot of Alta Road, or I was gonna go to Burns Park, or maybe Connors Park, and see see what's going on. Cause I'm just trying to go somewhere where I could just sit and chill. Just reflect on the new year that's coming up, because I just got me a job as an editor. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get on my grind when it comes to my artwork and shit. So because it's gonna be some money involved in this. So I'm getting everything in line and in order. So I'm in good standings. Shout out to my Detroit family out there. So everything is moving in a positive direction, and I ain't got no regrets, and the regrets I do have, well, I don't have regrets. So if I did have regrets, what I'm saying, it's what it is. But I wouldn't be who I am today if I regretted or changed anything about my life. So I don't have no regrets. I just life is what it is, and life is about the choices that you make. So some of the choices I made were good, some were bad, but I'm still in a place where I'm good with where it's at. Oh no, I didn't know that. Oh wow, I didn't know Lakewood. Nah, I know that Lakewood Park, they got the canal that goes from because the Lakewood Park, they got the little canal where that they can, because they have docks in their backyard. Mika, respect to you, sister. Happy New Year. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, Lakewood Park, they got the little canal where you could, they got their backyards, got the little docks and shit. So they got docks all through there. So I didn't know that it was to Uncle Tom's place. That's what I'm talking about. Detroit got rich history, and I'm glad that, like it's a lot of people who know different things about our city. So, that's always a plus. We're not just about, what we doing. Last stop to Canada. You know how they go. It's just crazy. Like solstice, that I remember my mom telling stories about when the Vietnam War came and they did the draft, and a lot of the people that didn't want to go to the military, they swam over to Canada to get away from the war. Muso, what's good with it? Hope all is well. Oh, that's Mika, my bad. Oh, Muso, that is Muso. What up, Muso? Happy New Year to you. Yeah, but a lot of people who were trying to get away from the draft, they swam to Canada. Like, what I'm saying? And they until I want to say late 90s or early 2000s is when the government finally gave them I forget, asylum. Well, Canada gave them asylum, but they were trying to they gave the people time to come back and said, all right, we know you left you left the United States to go to Canada, what I'm saying, to get away from the draft, but now y'all can come back and get y'all citizenship, because they were denied the citizenship. So that was just a fascinating story that they told me about. So couldn't hop in. What? I might need some glasses. Oh yeah, hey, look, Muso, them motherfuckers swim. And look, you could actually see Canada from the water. Only certain parts of the water, but you could actually see Canada from here. So You know, when that draft came, them motherfuckers were like, I'm out. Like, I'm not going to war. And they swim to Canada. I mean, I don't know how many meters it is, but I know it's a decent swim, you know, like it's a swim for sure. You know, but oh yeah, see, and I'm glad that you know, all this shit that's been going on in the sector, like I'm just glad that I was able to get away from that shit, you know, before it got too late to where it's at now, because it was a lot of fuck shit going on, and I'm really not about that fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that I'm away from that. Like, I'm away from, you know, people that do the doxing and gossiping, and, you know, people protecting felons and predators, and, you know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that, you know, like, you know, regardless of, even if all that fuck shit happened, I'm glad that it happened, because that means that I wasn't supposed to be there. You know, I'm not supposed to be around predators and sex offenders and felons. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to be around shit like that, because that's not the way that we supposed to be. So, you know, I'm glad that, you know, they rejected me and didn't want me around and stuff like that. Like, that's a good thing for me. Yeah, man. I should stop. I'm gonna keep going though. I'm gonna make sure, see if anybody, I see them in the house. Oh shit, they working on the roads again and shit. Damn. Oh, they working on the house. Oh, I ain't stopping. But yeah, I'm about to go sit by the water, y'all. Like, I just needed to get some air. Shit, my baby mama good. I'll probably go call, wait till I get in contact with her before I actually show up. But yeah, you know, it's one thing I am gonna say, that it's a lot of this fuck shit going on in the sector, and you know, this year, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do my best not to be one thing that's gonna stop is me apologizing. I'm about to stop apologizing for being me. And motherfuckers, if they can't accept me for who I am and what it is, then shit, who gives a fuck? Like, these people don't mean nothing. You know, they strangers. So apologies about to stop. Me taking so much shit personal, because I know these niggas, these people, these strangers don't really have nothing going on in their life, and the only thing they got going on in life is to make other people look bad in the eyes of others, or try to get group people up to make them hate you and all this other shit. So, you know, all that group shit is over. You know, I'm still gonna hang out with the people that I got respect for, and they got respect for me, and I'm just gonna be around those people. You know, the people that's causing the chaos and keeping the drama going. I'm just gonna disassociate myself, and I'm not even gonna really interact with them. And, you know, I'm gonna speak my opinion. You know, and if my opinion about somebody offends somebody, you know, it's just an opinion. We all have one, so it's okay. Yeah, you know, when I first came into the sector, it was a lot of stuff going on. I had, you know, when I first came around, well, I've been in the sector for a while, you know, like when it was just, you know, just us in the chat. But I've been in the sector for a while, and you know, I've seen the difference in, you know, the quality of people and everything. So, you know, and I always try to be the nice guy, but, you know, I see that being nice and polite is crying, and people want to disrespect you and shit. So I'm just going to be me and say what I got to say. And if it's what I think and what I feel, I'm going to say it. And if people don't, you know, if people want to have a problem with it, that's their problem and not mine, because I'm only speaking my opinion, because we all have one. So yeah, but all that apologizing and being nice to people that's rude and disrespectful to me, that shit's over. I'm just gonna go back to who I am, you know, like, You know, but like I said, when I first came in the sector, I wasn't in the right state of mind, and you know, I was doing a lot of extra drinking, and you know, I was basically killing myself. You know what I'm saying? I was destroying my life by the things that I was doing to myself. And you know, I did some things that weren't that wasn't good for me, you know. So now that I done had a little bit of time to heal, I ain't all the way right, but I'm better than I was, you know, and I can say that. So by me being better than I was, I can maneuver a little bit better, and I'm in a right state of mind. So that's what I'm focused on right now. Draco, what up though? Happy New Year, bruh. Yeah, I hope all is well. I hope you bring the new year in with somebody that you, people that you love and people that respect you, you know. But yeah, I'm done with all of that. And you know, if them bust like people want to keep on, you know, trying to talk to me, you know, like I said, I block people. You know, I got a lot of them blocked. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You know what it is, sis. You know how we do. All right, look. Yeah, you know that. And see, what they don't know is that, like I live in real life. You know what I'm saying? Real life is real life, and you can't deny it, and you can't take it away. And I live in real life. So all of this personal shit that's going on, and fighting and doxing and all this stuff, like, I don't deal with shit like that, because in real life, I would handle it a lot different. But see, I know that these people are miserable in their life, so they have to, you know, they got to do shit like this. They have to dox you. They have to do everything they can to belittle you, to make themselves feel better, because they little themselves, you know. And you know, like I'm not about to shrink myself to be involved or be a part of what they got going on, because they don't have nothing going on. Like I got people blocked in the chat that's over on that side, and they still typing to me. Like they saying this, they disrespecting me, they talking all type of shit, and I got these motherfuckers blocked. Like, these people are really going out of their way to fucking talk to me. Like, we don't got nothing to talk about. We don't got nothing to say to each other. We ain't got nothing to talk about. So there's no sense in trying to keep typing to me. And this is what they doing. Just keep typing to me. Keep typing to me. Like, I don't see the shit. I'm seeing other people, you know, in the comments. Like, why y'all wasting your time talking to Lou and he got you blocked? Like, like, this shit is crazy. Like, but, you know, I know that these people get a kick out of, you know, being on social media and screaming and hollering at the top of their lungs, but in real life they wouldn't do none of that shit that they talking. So, you know, I just realized, I'm just coming to the realization that these are miserable people, and all they want to do is make other people miserable. So I just have to accept that, and instead of trying to negotiate and be cool with these motherfuckers, just let them be miserable by themselves. You know, these people got to talk about me. Like, I don't even talk about them. I get on the panels and chop it up and talk about shit that's going on, or you know, like, I'm not doing none of the stuff that they doing. I'm not, you know, I don't even care about these people like that. Like, it, you know, like I said, like, these people want to have problems and issues with me, and they really don't have no problems. And it's just, you know, it ain't my fight. You know, like, I don't have to get into these altercations with these people. Like, they the ones got to do. I'm living rent free in their mind and in their hearts. You know, I got people tagging me and shit that I don't even talk to. Like, I don't even talk to you. Why you tagging me? Like, you know, like, people saying shit, like, yeah, you know. So all of this stuff that happened over this course of these couple years and shit, like, yo, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'ma always be known as as the GTD, but you know what I'm saying, my reputation is about to be something else now because I'm a successful businessman. I ain't got time to be playing with these people who ain't got shit going on. Like, shit, that's a waste of time, space, and energy. I could be contributing that to the channel that I'm an editor of. So shit. You know, shout out to the person who hired me as they editor. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Show that, you know what I'm saying, they got faith in my skills and they like, yo, like, I need you. So shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a great man on my own. I don't have to stand next to a motherfucker to be great. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be in a group to be recognized as somebody who should be respected. And like, I don't got to go through all of that. Like, I don't need the group. You know what I'm saying? But I get it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody who's used to being a nobody in life, when they finally get a little bit of attention, it make them feel good about themselves. And hey, shout out to that. You know, shout out to finally being somebody in life. You know, you know, most people, they ain't even oh yeah, oh, they shut the park down. That's what it is. Okay, shout out to you, buddy. Oh, for letting me know that it's a park shutdown. Yeah, well, I gotta go somewhere else, y'all. I ain't mad though. It is dark, you know, and it's cold. Shit, I don't see why they even care about that shit, but it is what it is. I'm a law-abiding citizen, so you know, so far. So shit, they got their lights on. I'm out. But yeah, but you know, these people. Hey, look, these people can't handle the fact that, like, you know, I don't care. Like, shit, I don't care about the motherfucking, shit, I don't care about the jokes. I don't care about I mean, I really don't care about none of the shit that they really got to say about me because, I mean, look who's saying it. You know, we got these sexual deviant motherfuckers, and we got these felons, and you know, they think because they got a little bit of money that they somebody special in the world, but money don't make you special, and just because people like you don't mean that you're a good person, you know. So all of that stuff they be doing on their side of the sector, it's all good. Just stay over there with that. Yeah, I couldn't believe that dude 86 kept typing to me. I got this nigga blocked. Just Jay, what's good with it? Says respect to you. Like I got that nigga typing to me like a motherfucker. Like, bro, like I can't even see you typing to me. Like, what's your issue? And then somebody has said something to him in the chat, like, yo, like, why you keep trying to talk to Lou? Like, Lou got you blocked, nigga. You look weird as hell. Keep typing to this nigga. Like, and there was a whole bunch of people typing to me, and I got them motherfuckers blocked. See, you say go where now? Go to the. Oh yeah, hey, you know what? I was thinking about going down there. Oh yeah, hey look, you know they money. Yeah, look, they be proclaiming they got money and they got this and they got that. Like, don't nobody care about your motherfucking money. It's your character that people care about. Oh, 86 came over to your chat today, Just Jay. Yeah, them niggas is looking for content. Them niggas ain't really got no content going on. They can't get on and just chop it up and just be regular humans. They got to be these bragging ass motherfuckers. Like, I'm this man, I'm this, I'm that. Like, yo, like, okay, like, who cares? You know, and then they, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I can't be friends with no type of men who fucking get into altercations with women. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Like I said, I only got into it with one woman on this motherfucker. The other woman that wanted to start some shit with me, I just defused that shit. Like, she couldn't even argue or fight with me, because I don't argue and fight with women. Like, I'm not that type of man. You know what I'm saying? Like, these men are weak as fuck out here. You know, they calling women bees and out of pocket and shit like that. Like, if she deserved that shit, I could respect it. But other than that, nah. These niggas is just as bad as the females that they fucking talk about these women ain't this and these women ain't that. Like, nigga, you ain't got no position to be speaking on these women. Like, most of y'all dudes don't even got no motherfucking woman in y'all life. Y'all ain't got no women in y'all life. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got no good standing. No nothing. No good credit. No none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, y'all niggas ain't really got shit going on. Y'all need to not be talking. Hold on, y'all. I'm changing my CD real quick. And you know, I be playing music when I'm riding and shit. You know, hopefully I get to show y'all the full moon and stuff. The full moon is in the east right now. So it's gonna be moving up in a couple. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be moving up in a couple minutes. Hopefully it'll be in the top of the sky. Woo. All right, y'all. So yeah, you know, it's just you know, just in all good and fairness. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, I'm going to stop putting all of this negative energy that these people are giving me. I'm going to put it back into my art. So whenever it's hate, so he's never been on my panel before, but was in the chat. I didn't. Yeah. Hey, just look. You know what type of male he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga's not a man. He's a male. You know what I'm saying? Only males get into it with females. Men know how to delegate and how to talk to women. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, just appreciate the likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that I'm really not doing this shit for likes or money or shit like that. I just get on here. You know, this is like my healing process. You know, this is what I do to heal. You know, and just talking to people and, you know, talking with real people and chopping it up about ideas and doing business and networking and, like, doing some real shit. This is what I care about. Like, you know, that's all I want from people. You know, just, I want the common same respect that I get them. If I get them respect, I want it back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I only give it to people because I want it, but I just, you know, respect is respect. It's just what it is. You know, and you know, I try to teach the young ones, you know, like my babies, nieces and nephews and shit like that. I try to teach them that, you know what I'm saying, regardless of how fucked up the world is, you know what I'm saying, don't allow the motherfucking world to destroy the good in you, because if you're a good person, regardless how bad the world treats you, you know, the reward is at the end. You know, and the reward, but what I mean by the end is that once the bullshit is over, the reward is there. You just got to be a good person, you know. And, you know, they always say the nice guy finished last and all this other stuff, and I get it, you know. And, you know, you just got to learn how to balance, you know, the good and the bad. You know, you just got to balance it out. So, you know, I've been a bad person for a long time, and once I started balancing it out with good, life started changing for me. So that's why that's why I'm in good standing now. That's why, you know, even with all the tragedies and all the fucked up shit that happened to me, I'm still gonna be a good person, because that's what my dad and my mom taught me. Just be a good person, and life will give you what you need. You know, not necessarily what you want, but what you need. And you know, I've been fortunate to have. I always have somebody there to, when I fuck up or when I get ready to make the bad decision. There's always somebody that's there to correct me. You know, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing and a great thing about life, because life is about learning and experiencing and figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, you know what I'm saying, I know a lot of people don't believe in that zodiac shit, but I'm a Virgo. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thinker. I'm a person that, you know what I'm saying, that try to analyze things and try to, you know, I'm a fixer. I'm a builder. I'm a solution-based person. You know, and I try to make decisions to fix things. Now, granted, sometimes me fixing things meant destroying some shit sometime, and I had to get out of that frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? I can't destroy everything and think that's going to fix the problem, because the problem it doesn't always need to be destroyed. It just need to be tweaked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I am a problem solver. You know, that's why I carry a revolver. You know, the peacemaker is the dude that make peace. You know what I'm saying? And if he don't make peace, he gonna force peace. And that's who I've been my entire life. You know, and now it's like that I'm getting older and I'm starting to pay attention to, you know, the dynamic of the world. Is like I need to change things. It's still snowing. No, it's not snowing no more. Nope, the snow here though. I'm trying to find somewhere to park. I'm getting ready to go. I'm riding back up Jefferson to go see if I can sit by the water or something. Cause all the parks, they be like closed at dark and shit. But it's like, it's winter time. Like, what the fuck type of shit I'm gonna do in the middle of the snow and shit? It's cold. Shit. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. New Year's last year sounded like Babe Ruth. I mean, everybody came out with their guns, and you know, me and my wife used to play this game. Can you recognize the sound? Recognize what gun they shooting by the sound of the round? And this year it was snow, so they really didn't do no shooting this year. You know what I'm saying? So it was like crazy. Like, I heard it, you know what I'm saying, like about 11 o'clock they started, but it wasn't that many. And it really wasn't that much shooting this year. And I was in shock. You know, I was like, damn, like, they ain't shooting this shit. Like, okay, like, you know, the snow might have had something to do with that, but you know, I was happy, you know. Oh, Jefferson, yeah. So since I grew up on Mack and St. Jean, on a street called Gladwin, you know, Mack and St. Jean, you know, Mack and Cadillac, Mack and Beadwick, you know what I'm saying? That whole area from Mack and Van Dyke, like Mack is, you know, a couple streets over. So, you know, yeah, I'm an east sider, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of those dudes, east side, west side. Like, I'm an east side to the heart, you know, and you know, on the east side, you know, us Detroiters, we're different. You know what I'm saying? We different from those West Side men. The West Side men, you know, and shout out to my West Side brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my couple of my people grew up on the West Side, but you know, they a little, you know, they stick their nose up and a little snooty and think they a little bit better than us, you know, because they West Side. But you know, shit, the East Side where the real ones at. You know, like, you know, you know, hey, Detroit is grimy all around, but you know, it's just a difference between the East and the West. But I'm one of those guys. I can hang around both, you know, East Side and West, because I had a house on the West a few years ago. Let's see, what's that? Oh, Mack and Beadwick. Oh shit. Hey, look. Hey, so since anything you want, just go on Mack and Beadwick. from titles to a car So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, hey, oh, so since you an East Sider then, so you already know. Look, hey, them guys be acting like they better than us, and the ladies over there, some of the ladies over there be like, you know, oh, you from the East Side, I can't fuck with you. They be like, yo, why you can't fuck with me? Because I'm on the East Side. Like, yeah, y'all niggas over there. Like, what you mean? And I had a whole bunch of West Side girlfriends at the time, but it was just like they looked down on us and shit. Like, yeah, y'all don't, you know, the West Side thought that they had a little bit of money because over on the West Side they still got like those nice houses. You know, the East Side always had nice houses, you know, because the East Side, you know, Black Bottom was where most of the black people was at. So Black Bottom was majority East Side. So a lot of them people were like, you know what I'm saying? They just looked at us different because they felt like their neighborhoods was better and all this other shit. Like, yo, like, y'all just like us. So, you know, West Side Willies. Yeah, you know, one thing about growing up in Detroit though, if you could survive here, you can survive anywhere. You know, and shit, I done been all over the United States, especially on the East Coast, so. Everything I want. Oh, yeah, definitely, yep. Oh, yeah, you know, and it's crazy, like, it's just crazy, like, the West Side girls always thought that they were better than the East Side girls. And it was just crazy, like y'all the same. Y'all just stay in different places. Like, ain't nothing different or unique or special, you know what I'm saying? Who jumped in there? Shotty, what up, though? Happy New Year to you, bro. You know, I hope all is well with you. Yeah, the East, now, granted, I can say that the West Side girls, they were a little bit different, but they wasn't so unique that I would treat them any different and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still the same. Y'all, we all from Detroit. Like, y'all talking about East Side, West Side, and shit. I talk to the ladies wherever the fuck they from. Shit, it don't matter where they from, cause I'm gonna end up talking to you anyway. Like, shit. You know, man. You know, it's just crazy that it's one street. You know, some spots in Detroit, John R. is the border, and then in other spots, Woodward is the borderline. But when you hit Woodward is I'll just say Woodward. You want anything, you can get it on Woodward. Hey, so since my people used to work at the Bewick store. I used to get the little tags and shit. I had you know, back in the day, I got my tags and shit from over back at Bewick. Man, I had that tag for like 2 years. Didn't even have a car registered or none of that shit. I was just riding around with a fucking tag on that motherfucker. The police wouldn't even fuck with me. I mean, of course they cracked down on it because you know, it started being too many people telling, like, you could pay your all your bills at this store. You could have them. It was so much shit that you could do. Mac and Bewick was like you could have anything that you wanted. You could just get it at Mac and Bewick. Anything. Illegal, legal, paperwork, shit, deeds, motherfucking, these the houses, these the property and shit. Like them niggas was doing scamming before scamming was popular, and if you was one of the motherfuckers who scammed that came up there and shit, they'd do the reverse and hook up the motherfucker that you scammed and shit. Like, them niggas didn't give a fuck. Them niggas was on real time. Like, you know, I miss the motherfucking 80s. when it was peacetime, you know. Say, oh, Peterborough? Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey, look. Right there, you talking about Peterborough and Woodward? Yeah, see, look, my roots is deep. My roots is deep. I already know what you're talking about, Solstice. Like, look, you know, I know that you know what I'm saying, you're young, you're younger than my mom, but you're older than me. So I know you've seen a lot of I caught the in between when it came to showing like how Detroit, like I caught the end of the good time. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always a good time. You came to Detroit, it was always a good time, you know. And I was the end of that era. You know, when you could leave your doors unlocked, you could leave your car unlocked. You know what I'm saying? Neighbors knew each other. Y'all was damn near family. You know, like family's been on the block for 30, 40 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like up north country, damn near. It was the country. You know, motherfuckers had farms, chickens, you know what I'm saying? Fucking fruit farms. You know, like I grew up around the elders, so we was shit. I was out there, corn, greens, cabbages. I was out there tilling the soil and all that shit. Like, you know, like these youngsters don't know nothing nowadays. They lost out here. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know nothing about how real life is, because all they seen is TV or video games and all this other crazy shit. You know, so you know, and back in the day, whenever it was you know what I'm saying, when it was like if you had issues with somebody and it was beef or some shit, like the parents would get y'all together and make y'all fight. Like, you got a problem with such and such, well, you gonna go and y'all gonna fight and y'all gonna resolve this shit, and that's what it's gonna be. And then after you fight, you end up being friends with motherfuckers. You know, most of my friends I didn't either beat up or got beat up by. You know what I'm saying? And me and these motherfuckers in for life. We locked in. The Autumn Park Hotel, yup. I remember. Yeah, see, and so since I used to deliver pizza back in the day, all through, you know what I'm saying, the Woodward area and shit. So you know what I'm saying, it was like when I got that job at Domino's and delivering pizzas everywhere, shit, I was motherfucking shit, I already knew my way around and shit. So I was delivering the pizzas. You know, they was getting their food hot. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, shit, like we want that guy in that red Escort to fuck, because I had a Anthony, what up, though? Happy New Year, bro. I had a motherfucking red Ford Escort, 4-cylinder. I rode that motherfucker, delivering the pizzas and shit. When I was delivering pizza back in the day for Domino's, like early 2000s, mid 2000s, I made on a good month, I could make like $6,000 just delivering pizzas, because the motherfuckers they get their food hot and then they'll tip me, and then they would only call for me because I was considered the fastest driver because I knew the area. So I knew all the back roads and everything. Like, I know the back roads right now. Like, you know, if I ever went back to that life and I wanted to do some crazy shit, I know where to go. Right now, Solstice, I'm gonna tell you where I'm at. I'm right by Eastern Market. I had to turn off of Jefferson because they ain't let me up. So I'm right here behind on Eastern Market. I'm gonna tell you what street I'm on. I don't know the street, but I know where I'm at. I'm gonna show you the street when I get to a street. Everything different, Solstice. Like, the street's still the same, but the outside look different. You know, everything is motherfucking different because you know, new people coming in and everything. But I'm right behind Eastern Market. I'm about to show you where I'm at right now. I am on Orleans and Division. Right by the meat market. Right by the church, matter of fact. I'm right by the church. The church still here. Yeah, I'm right behind Eastern Market, the meat market, and the market where you can get everything. And they, my granddad. Oh, you familiar with Burt's? You familiar with Burt's Solstice? My granddad was a famous jazz musician that played at Burt's. Oh, I made a meat market right now. My granddad used to play at Burt's. Yeah, Burt's is, hey, look, I still go to Burt's to this day. As a matter of fact, I'm at Burt's right now. All right, so let me show you Burt's right quick. I'm at Burt's. This is where my granddaddy used to play. Right at this market right here, back in the 50s and 60s and shit. This is where my granddad used to play. Motherfucking jazz club, yeah. You know Teddy Harris Jr.? Yeah, that's my granddad. Hey, my granddad played the saxophone with Bill Clinton. That's my motherfucking that's my granddad, my blood granddad. That's my granddad. I was right before my granddad got sick. I was supposed to go on. He was going on tour, and I was gonna be the roadie. You know what I'm saying? The roadie is the nigga that carried the motherfucking the roadie was a nigga who fixed the equipment up, put the equipment up and everything, and carried the equipment and shit. LA Green Bar. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, Paradise Valley. Look, I'm gonna show y'all some Detroit shit right there. Wait, hold on. I pushed the wrong button. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Paradise Valley. You know what I'm saying? This Eastern Market. You know what I'm saying? This the jazz club. And see, they got a club next to the jazz club. So you could go to the when you come down to the jazz club. You know what I'm saying? If you really don't want to go to the jazz club, you know what I'm saying? When I talk to your mom. Oh, yeah, my mom did say that, Solstice. Yeah, hey, Solstice, the next time I go see my mom, I should be going in the next 2 days because it's been some. I gotta go take care of mom and shit. So, yeah, hey, Solstice, we probably got family somewhere that's linked up because you know Detroit is big, but it's also small too sometimes. Especially if you live here, like if you know everybody around, you know what I'm saying, we know each other somehow, or our families do, and then we realize like, oh, that's your people, like, be like, oh shit. That's why when we go in other states and shit, we don't fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like we damn near family. We cousins. We ain't kissing cousins, but we cousins, and if we from Detroit and we somewhere else and we come across each other, we supposed to look out for each other. So that's, hey. So since you already know, we family regardless to anything, I'm a true descendant of Black Bottom. I got, so since I'm gonna post up the picture of Black Bottom before and after 75 freeway. You know what I'm saying? Because basically where all the black people were living, they motherfucking tore it down, put water, they buried it underwater, or they destroyed it by motherfucking putting up freeways and shit. So I got a before and after picture. I'm gonna post that too. I'm gonna start posting real shit. I'm about to stop entertaining these weak motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. My Harris Park. Oh yeah. Every June. I don't know what they got going on downtown. Like like ever since my girl, she, ever since she been gone, I ain't really been going downtown because she worked downtown. So, and she worked right there at Cadillac Square. You know what I'm saying? Where Cadillac Square used to be. I think it's is it Maheres Park now, or is it it's something else? But they turned that part of Woodward where Cadillac Square is. They turned it into like, because it used to be the bus terminal, but now it's they got like events there. They have like concerts and shit. Open concerts. Right there, they had a little skating ring, and then, because the skating ring used to be at Hart Plaza, but they took it to, I think that is Maheres Park. I ain't for sure right now, been a little tippy right now, but I'm I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, my aunt used to take me motherfuckers ice skating and shit at Hart Plaza when I was back in the 80s and shit. I used to go ice skating back in the day, like, what I'm saying? And there used to be so much shit that we could do in the city, and we loved each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't ever no issues or no shit like that. Like, we fucking loved each other. And if somebody else came through and had an issue with us, they had to fight the whole fucking family. You know what I'm saying? Like, we loved each other. And that's the one thing that I miss about back in the day. You know what I'm saying? See, now we on our own and we got to defend ourselves. So, how we defend ourselves is, up for interpretation, I grew up with 16 brothers and sisters, but I was the only child with my mom and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm number 10, so when I was born, I had 9 brothers and sisters. So, and most of them was grown. You know what I'm saying? My closest sister to me is like, I want to say 3 years close to me. So she's 3 years older than me. And then I got a niece. I got like 3 or 4 nieces and nephews my age. You know what I'm saying? So all of my people was like old and shit, But I missed the motherfucking unity though that we used to have, like, like shit. And to keep it real though, right now, shit, I still could go anywhere in. Let me see. My hood's had breakfast, like, yeah, hey, straight up, you ain't lying, Solstice. That's love. See, that's why I like talking to people from my city, especially, what I'm saying, around the same age or just a little bit older, because I experienced what y'all experienced, and y'all had the 70s, the late 60s, 70s, and 80s was like the perfect time in Detroit, because we were building. We were building, establishing families, legacies, and everything. Like, even after they did the riots and all that, the riots that happened in the 60s, even after that, we were still on the rise. But once the drug element came in, that's when the shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But if that drug element wouldn't have hit, man, shit, it would have been a new Black Bottle. I'm on right now, Solstice, I'm on what is this right here? I'm about to be on Forest and shit, what is this? Riot Pill? I don't know. I'll give you the street though. Oh, hey, look, and I'm telling you where I'm at, so you, cause you know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And oh shit. I'm well equipped and prepared, so I ain't tripping. So anybody in my city got an issue with me, hey, look, this. All right, so I'm on St. Albans and Forest right now. I'm riding down Forest. I'm going back towards the east side. But yeah, shit, them was a good. I'm telling you, like, I got one of my exes. Our family's been together for 3 generations. Her grandma and my grandma was friends. My brother, my mom,
My mom and her mom is as old as my brother's, but my brother is considered in my mom's generation. So my brother and her mom was cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like our family's been cool with each other for like 3 generations and shit. And now we got kids. You know what I'm saying? So we still do the family tradition thing. Oh, you went to King High School? Okay, yeah. I went to David J. Keith. I went to Joy Middle School. I went to a school on the west side for a minute. But I did David J. Keith, Joy Middle School, and then Detroit School of the Fine and Performing Arts. And then went to Osborne for 4 days. Yeah, my mom was a counselor at King High School. And the people who created the Detroit School of Fine and Performing Arts were teachers from King High School. The school where I went to with Aaliyah and Delicious and all of them with. I didn't even find out that one of my classmates won a goddamn Emmy for, I forgot what show. I'ma ask her. She won an Emmy award. One of my classmates won an Emmy award for a TV show she was on. Her name Leslie. I can't think of her last name, but her name Leslie. She might got a stage name. I don't know her stage name, but her name Leslie though. You know what I'm saying? So most of those teachers that was at King, when they started the performing arts school, they was like, you know, cause King High School, Denby, and Southeastern was like the main, and Cass, or like the main schools back in the day. But the teachers from King was like, shit, we want to make our own school, like, so they made their own school. And we had to, you know, you had to do auditions to go to the Detroit School of Fine and Performing Arts. You had to do like a physical performance, and by me being a visual artist, you know, all I did was just show my artwork, and they was like, yeah, you know, when I first went to the school, Detroit School of Fine and Performing Arts, it was only 3 classes there. It was 11th, 10th, and 9th. It wasn't even a 12th grade there yet. So we I was like the third class of that school. So, you know, I got the history of the school. You know, I'm part of the origins of the school. So, you know, it was, you know, we had dancing, singing, acting, and drawing or visual arts. And I was just one of them ones that I didn't do nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't do none of my assignments because I felt like what they were trying to teach me was beneath me. But once I started paying attention, I was like, yo, this shit is fun. Like, I was doing art that I wasn't even familiar with and everything. And that's why I'm like, I'm not afraid to adventure and try new things, because my teachers taught me that, you know, you don't know everything. So if you don't know, try it at least once and figure it out. So that's why I could do multiple forms of art, because I experimented, you know. What you think my sister say? Oh yeah, King was better than Cass. Yeah, y'all had all the accolades. Y'all had the best teachers. Y'all had a great program and everything. King High School was basically number 1. You know, and it was the other schools that were trying to contend and compete, because Southeastern was trying to contend. You know, Finney was trying to contend. Finney was a good school too. Finney and King were the two schools that were, you know, they had Denby and, you know, shit, I can't think of that goddamn school name right there on Ryan and Selma. Persian. Yeah, Persian was, all them other schools, them was hood schools, you know what I'm saying? But I have to say that King High School and Finney were the top 2 schools during my era. Now, I don't know about your era, sister, but it was during that era. It was You know, those were the teams, the schools that you had to contend with. And the crazy thing, when my school came out, you know, the Detroit School of Performing Arts, when they our marching band was amazing. And every school hated us because we were a no-name school, but our marching band was always first in the Thanksgiving parade. When they had the Thanksgiving parade and the Christmas parades, our school was the first ones in the line when it came to the high school because we had the best bandmates, you know, and that was during late 90s. You know, so our every Thanksgiving, Christmas parade, my school, I was proud, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we didn't even have a 12th grade, and we didn't been the first marching band, you know, to of all the high schools in the region. You know, the first ones in line, and it was an honor to be in the parade, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of things in life I could chop it up and talk it about, you know. Just, you know, it's just crazy that now we in this generation or this era, we fussing and fighting and shit. Be like, but if we went back to the old school values, these dudes wouldn't be talking like the way they talking on this internet shit, because they knew if somebody that was you where you live at and they saw you talking shit to me, they'd pull up on you and say, yo, you gotta chill out, cause that's my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna do that shit. We not playing that. You know, now people gotta find out on their own and shit. And so, since you know how we get down in Detroit, like, if it's some shit and it happened, we addressing that shit and we handling that shit on site. It's not no coming back and all this other shit. We doing this shit on site. And a lot of these people don't understand that shit because they coddled and they set, you know, the internet separates us and shit, but it's, you know, like, shit, I mean, all it takes is a plane ride for me. Shit, I could buy a plane ticket right now if I want to. Like, I got the means to enact everything that I say, but, you know what I'm saying, this my new thing for the new year is to just leave these motherfucking goofballs alone, because all they want to do is jeopardize my freedom, because I'm definitely gonna take theirs. And that's all they want to do. Just jeopardize your freedom, talk shit, and make you look little in front of people. Like, yo, I'm one of the biggest men in Detroit, and I get respect, I get honor, and whenever I go, wherever I go, and whenever I do go somewhere, the people that I rock with, they give me automatic respect, just off the simple fact of how I carry myself. But not just that, but also my father's name. And I don't live in the shadow of my father, but my father's name carry weight here. And once they found out, yo, that's your dad, like, oh shit, what up though, cuz? What's good with it? Cause my dad looked out for everybody. He looked out for the women. Ooh, sorry y'all. Shit. My dad looked out for the ladies, for the ladies that ain't had no men. Say, did you? Oh yeah. I already know. Solstice for sure. I know that. A lot of these motherfucking gangster movies is about motherfucking Detroit. About the niggas from Detroit. Shit, one of the greatest men in the civil rights movement is from Detroit. His name is Detroit Red. Nobody knows. A lot of people don't know about Detroit Red. They know Malcolm Little and Malcolm X. They don't know Detroit Red. Like my people knew Detroit Red. my people was also the people who helped him. Like, yeah, why? Hey, look, I'm from the Y. Hey, look. So since you just said some shit, I'm from the YBI. I'm the end of the YBI era. You know, BMF did their things and they ran their numbers and shit, but they the baby of YBI. I'm from the YBI era. Most of my niggas was YBI and MacTown. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah. Hey, that's why I said that. Hey, look, the YBI is the father of the BMF, because that's where them motherfuckers got their shit from. They just a branch of the YBI. You know, my cousins was YBI. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers didn't. Hey, look, that's why I was able. That's why I'm still able to have I'm able to do what I do, because I grew up around the YBI and the MacTown and shit. I grew up with all of them motherfuckers. Like, I was a kid hanging out with these people. You know, so it's just like come on, like, these people don't even know my bloodline. Like, it's just crazy. Like, see, so since you look, if we got the same people, then I already know what you connected to. If we got the same people, somebody my mom would know better than me. You know what I'm saying? We cut from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? So I already know what it do. That's why I always say respect to you, my Detroit sister, like, cause you know, all this tough talk these motherfuckers be doing, like, yo, spend a motherfucking year in Detroit and watch how humble your ass become. Cause I'm from Detroit and I could go to where you live at, to any other state and any other city and survive. But you can't come to Detroit and survive like that. We something different. Hey, bring your ass for a year. Go through a spring, summer, fall, winter. Go through every season for 1 year. I bet you motherfuckers want to be about this motherfucker. I bet you want to go. Yeah, I was there in the beginning. Yeah, you know, look, I'm just trying to say, like, look, like, I never proclaimed to be gangster. I never proclaimed to be gangster, a drug dealer, a killer, a street nigga. I never proclaimed to be none of that. But them niggas that people say that I proclaim to be, them motherfuckers give me respect. The drug dealers give me respect. The dope nigga give me respect. The crackhead give me respect. The nigga, the murdering, killing nigga give me respect. The military nigga give me respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Marine nigga, even though I'm Army, he still give me respect. Oh, the Chambers brothers? Yeah. I already know. Look, hey. So smart. Are you familiar with Coleman Young, right? When they used to run numbers. Coleman Young and my granddad used to run numbers back in the day. So my family been running numbers for, well, at the time in the the motherfucking 40s, the 30s and 40s, my family was motherfucking doing the numbers and shit. So I was, you know what I'm saying, I'm a descendant of all that shit, like running numbers, counting money. Look, counting money is something that is in my nature. I can count money fast. I can give you the percentage on the money and everything, and if I can't give you the exact number, I'm close enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family was on some real extra business, you know, savvy type of shit. So, oh, I already know. Yeah. Coleman Young for sure. Look, hey, Sosis, you revealing, you revealing some shit. That's all right. I'm cool with it. Reveal it. Let these look. Hey, Solstice. Look, if you know, and I know, and don't nobody else know, You and I good. Me and you good. We ain't gotta explain shit. We just, hey, look. So whenever you act out, I ain't gonna say shit because that's my sister. And what's good with it? My other Detroit sister. And respect to you, sister. You know what I'm saying? So when you act out and you do your thing, Solstice, hey, that's my Detroit sister. What you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, you, hey. Oh yeah, look. Hey, Solstice, that's why. Hey, Solstice, I know a lot of people be like, yo, you need to stop threatening people if you ain't serious, and they don't be knowing like I am serious. But you know, if I'm trying to negotiate with you, I'm just letting you know what's on the table, just in case. Cause, you know, like what you say? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm on 7 Mile and Mine Road right now. I'm pulling up in the Colony Island. I'm about to chill for a second. You know, this my hood. I'm right on the corner of my old street I used to live on. Yeah, Coleman Young. Look, Coleman Young used to. I got a one of my close homeboys is Coleman Young, grandson or great grandson. I went to school with this nigga, and me and this nigga used to hide. Me and this nigga, before we found out that we knew our families knew each other, me and this nigga used to get into it every fucking day. Like, he was one of those niggas that we consider pretty boys and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like one of them niggas that was a pretty boys. He was a West Side nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he thought that he was better than me and shit. And me and him used to go heads up because the ladies like me and the ladies like him, but he was one of them singing ass niggas, like, you know, like he had seen the ladies lullabies and shit, and he would get the ladies, and I would just be me and shit. And man, this nigga used to get into it every fucking day. So one day we had like some little family shit. Come to find out, me and this nigga, we ain't related, but we related through our bloodlines. Like, our families is connected to each other somehow. And me and this nigga find out we people with each other. So it's like, this whole time, me and this nigga we been on the same type of shit. Like, he on the same shit I'm on, and I'm on the same shit he on. He just a little bit different with this shit. So, you know, it was just like, damn, like you my damn near cousin, nigga, and you, like, come on, man, you gonna let these females separate us, bro? Like, and I was the one who made peace with the nigga. Once I found out, like, he was related to Coleman Young, like, yo, my granddad used to run with you, bro. Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I miss my old Detroit life. I miss that shit. You know, like, I miss the family structure. I miss being cool with people. I you know what I'm saying? Like I was me and my mom were gypsies. So every 6 months we was moving somewhere because shit wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? And when me and my mom, we finally got stationary and started developing the family and developing all type of shit, me and my mom got on good terms and shit. So it was like, once I got stationary, life became a little bit easier for me, you know. And I wouldn't take those gypsy days away for nothing, because that was you know, it taught me how to let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know I gotta move in 2 or 3 months, I ain't about to be cool with a motherfucker and make best friends or girlfriends and shit like that. So I've always been able to detach myself from shit. But my mom taught me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my mom taught me My mom taught me a trait that most people don't have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, one of the realest motherfuckers alive. And he ran with my great granddad. My great granddad was best friends with this motherfucker. Best friends. Like they was, the men in my family were men. They didn't, when it came to the drama and the motherfucking issues, all they did was make a phone call and say, yo, I need you. And people showed the fuck up. And come to find out, that's me too. Cause all I gotta do is send a smoke signal up and people will come. I have been spending so much time being angry and fucked up by myself that I didn't even realize that I really got a motherfucking team behind me that'll do whatever the fuck I ask. And all I gotta do is ask, but I've been thinking all this time I've been by myself. You know, like, yeah, Miss Ann, but the crazy thing is, it's the ones that's like us that's talking about how Detroit was. We still got the same shit. Cause Ann, you already know. Hit me up. Hey, what it is. You know, Solstice, hit me up. You know what it is. Like we something different. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the same like everybody else. We don't carry ourselves like that. We try to carry ourselves with the utmost respect, but once that respect gone, shit, what it is. Yeah, see, a lot of people don't know about Coleman Young. You know what I'm saying? Like Coleman Young was the reason why our water rights was protected. You know what I'm saying? He's the main reason why. You know what I'm saying? The state couldn't take it. He made sure that Detroit owned Belle Isle and the water rights. You know what I'm saying? He made sure because he knew once that the Belle Isle, when the water went to the state, it was over because now we don't have control of our water. And that's a main resource that we had. And that was most of his fight was for territory. You know what I'm saying? Men fight for territory. You know what I'm saying? We don't fight for meaningless things. We fight for, you know what I'm saying? We fight for our territory, our what belongs to us, what is ours. That's what we fight for. Yeah. Hey, so sis, I'm learning that I'm getting to that point where I'm at that state of mind. You know, I'm getting there. So yeah, hey, look. And look, so sis, that's why a lot of these motherfuckers is jealous of me because I walk with the honor and integrity of a man, and them niggas hate that shit because they have absolutely no honor or integrity. They have absolutely zero. I can sit and have conversations with the ladies and the gentlemen, and all of them motherfuckers be mad. Like, how was this nigga that ain't got shit able to do this shit? I'm like, yo, just be your goddamn self. Just be honest. Just be real. Just say what the fuck you feel instead of being snake about it. You know, like, I don't gotta pretend to be none of this shit. Like, I am who I am. Shit, I grew up poor. I'm still poor. I just happen to not be so angry that being poor fucking me up. Like I could hold. Look, I can still maintain my manhood and not have to be a bitch about it. Like,
You know, that was a lot of reason why all of this shit happened, because I was so busy trying to protect who I was instead of just letting it go and be like, look who the motherfucker that's talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, kill Patrick. Oh, yeah, kill Patrick. They had to dishonor the Kilpatricks. The Kilpatricks was, man, sister, don't let me get started on a Kilpatricks. Cause I know shit. Cause I was in a circle. I see, that's the crazy thing. Like, all of these people be thinking that I'm a regular motherfucker, but I've been in these motherfucking circles since I was a kid. Like, out of all my cousins and all my brothers and sisters, I was the one kid who could come and sit at the table with the grown folks, and they didn't give a fuck if I was at the table or not. Yeah, I sat at the table with them old folks that was throwing them plans out, and I done said my dad was a Mason. I said it was with him and his peers. You know what I'm saying? My great granddad was was into the politics and running the streets and all that other shit, and I sat at the tables with him. You know, when it came to a whole bunch of shit, I was at the table, and I was a kid, and they was like, yo, you want to get that? I'm like, nah, he good. And I was a baby. Like, I didn't know none of this shit, and they was like, yo, like, he cool at this motherfucking table. Let him sit down. Like, my family trusted me with they secrets and they life and shit. You know what I'm saying? They trusted me with the fucking the code and shit. They trusted me. You know, that's why these motherfuckers, they so mad, because I could talk to millionaires and talk to them like regular people, and when they friends come around, they friends talk to them soft spoken and ass kissy. You know what I'm saying? Got shit on in the corner of their mouths from kissing all of the goddamn ass. Like, I don't kiss no ass. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I'm gonna talk to you like a regular motherfucker. Like, you know what the fuck I was raised up in? Like like, I was trying to hide, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to hide my true self. I've been trying to hide my true self from motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't want motherfuckers to know, like, yo, like, I'm not a street nigga. I ain't no gangster. I ain't none of that shit, but I will do some crazy shit because I've been around that shit, and I know somebody who can do the shit, or who will help me, assist me in doing the crazy shit. Like, I want people to think that I'm cool and polite and nice and leave me the fuck alone. But see, that didn't work and shit. So welcome to the real Lou. Like, y'all sure this is what y'all want? Like, this the motherfucker that's gonna look. It's gonna be a lot of hurt feelings. It's gonna be a lot of crying. It's gonna be a lot of shit because I ain't afraid of snakes. Do I like roller coasters? I really don't, but I ride them motherfuckers just to shit. I want to jump out of a plane. Shit, I want to skydive. You know what I'm saying? I want to. Shit, I mean, I already do 150 in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to skydive. You know, I want to jump out of a plane. I want to enjoy the you know, I want to enjoy the experiences that, you know what I'm saying, your life could end in any moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the parachute don't work, I'm gonna fall to my death. You know, but let me take that chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm okay with chaos. You know, I thrive in chaos. I'm still gonna be focused. You know what I'm saying? Even and the crazy thing is even if I seem like I'm mad and crazy, I'm still in control. You know, like, I'm shit. Hey, look, I could pull up in any spot and I'm safe. You on the good. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just have to accept life as it comes, and then you have to adapt. You have to adapt and you have to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't cry over my motherfucking sons forever. You know what I'm saying? But I am supposed to cry about them. Like I'm supposed to cry about all the people that I love that was taken from me. I'm supposed to cry about them, but at the end of the day, I'm still supposed to keep moving and adapt and change and do something different. I'm still supposed to do that. So like life is what it is. And you just have to either accept it and adapt or don't adapt and let it fuck you over, you know? Yeah. Hey, that's right, Miss Solstice. Yeah. My dad passed away 2009. You know what I'm saying? And shit, he died my birthday month. Them motherfuckers didn't even tell me that he died and shit because my dad left me something, and they told them motherfuckers they couldn't find me and shit, and took my birthright. Letitia, respect to you, sister. New Year's is in April. But I still say Happy New Year to the people who celebrate it, you know what I'm saying? But New Year's April. I appreciate you, sister. You know what it is, respect to you, and it's like no matter what I go through in life, I'm gonna go through the moment. You know what I'm saying? The moment is gonna be anger, it's gonna be frustration, the moment is gonna be what it is, but once that moment is over, I'm gonna go back to here, not here, because this what helped me live. You gonna say, hey, so you already know, like. I just pull up in random places in my city. Look, I'm at the Coney Island right now. Look, I just pull up in random places. I'm at the Coney Island right now, just chilling. This at the end of my block, and ain't nobody even recognize my car yet. But if they recognize my car, they gonna pull up. Oh, what up, though? What's good with it? You know what I'm saying? But I'm safe wherever the fuck I go in my city. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't carry myself in that light. You know what I'm saying? So go take a ride. No, it's just crazy how all of this stuff that's going on with all these predators and felons and these goofy motherfuckers, like y'all wouldn't make it where I live. Like y'all want to talk about all this money y'all got, and that roller coaster ride will get you right. Hey, Solstice, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'll be on that motherfucking roller coaster. I'll be like, and we're going up and down and up and down. And I'm like, but as soon as I get off that motherfucker, I'll be like, yo, I feel good. Ain't not worth it. It's a reason why it's called April Fool's Day. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? The new year is see, okay, let me break it down for you real quick, not worth it. In April is springtime. In springtime, if you a person that's hey, Solstice, I might need some adrenaline. I might need an adrenaline rush for sure. But not worth it. It's in the springtime, if you a person that tend to the earth, if your natural role on earth is to tend to earth, in the springtime, what do? You plant seeds, you till the soil, you plant seeds, and you start growing shit. That's the beginning of the year. So springtime is actually the beginning of the year. So April happens to fall on, the new year. The spring solstice. You know, the winter solstice is the 22nd of December. Oh, excuse me. That's why they celebrate Christmas. Christmas is part of the solstice. And solstice, I don't mean no disrespect to your name, because that's what I mean, because the solstice is what we're supposed to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? The solstice is the timeline. You know what I'm saying? So the spring solstice is the beginning of the new year. So that's new year for creating a harvest. It's the new year for the beginning of the transition from the old season to the new season. So April is the beginning of the new year. That's why it's called April Fool's Day. That's why they say, oh, you're supposed to crack jokes and be on some bullshit. And the new year is actually when you're supposed to celebrate the new life of plants and your food, just the annual recycle. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of people that might disagree with me, but, you know, shit, you can look up whatever the fuck I talk about and you'll see it for yourself. You know, but I just say Happy New Year to the people that's like the people who don't know, you can't punish them for not knowing. You just go with them. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I don't just. Oh yeah. Hey, Solstice, I'm familiar. Trust me. The way you communicate and a way that you know what I'm saying, the way you communicate, I definitely can tell. And then I found out you from Detroit, and then you was kicking it with my mom and shit. Hey, look, it's crazy that you was kicking it with my mom, and my mom was answering your questions, and she didn't even see what you was asking. I was just repeating your questions, and come to find out, you know what I'm saying, we got something in common. We got something in common, and that's the region that we grew up in. So you know my nature. You know what I'm saying? You know the nature of Detroit. You know how we get down here. That's why it's just like the people who don't know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not worth it. The new year, the true new year is a day they say for fools. That's the real New Year's, the beginning of the spring solstice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that shit because they so wrapped up into a culture that don't belong to them instead of looking up their own culture. You know, that's why when people say, Lou, you ain't native, like, I'll be like, okay. You know, I'm not native. If you don't like the fact that I claim my heritage, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not worth it. Look it up though, bro. Trust me. This got something to do with Native American culture. It got something to do with African culture. It got to do with all, because they had to set it. They had to set it up like that. For like, people don't even realize that everything that they have from us, they put it in our face. You know what I'm saying? Christmas is the winter solstice. You know, December 22nd. It's not the 25th. You know what I'm saying? The solstice for winter is the 22nd of December. That's when, I guess, when it's it's kind of hard to explain. It's like the cycle. December 22nd is the cycle for winter, because winter really don't start until the 22nd of December. Damn it, I need another lighter. God damn it. My lighter went out. That's good. I know I planned early. Let's see, when I came to this up, the nigga wanted to dox. Always dox charges. Oh shit. Oh, so you play with I wouldn't expect nothing less. You know, you got the same, you know, you come from the same place, and shit, I already know. So you got the same kind of charges I got. Hey, look, I don't have no sexual deviant charges. You ain't gonna see nothing about Lou messing with a woman in a fucked up way. Oh yeah. So sis, you crazy. My charge is tied to weapons. And it's about to be off my record soon. The crazy thing is I got all type of swords and blades and all type of shit. I didn't get arrested for no fucking blades and shit. I got arrested for a pearl handle tool. I had a pearl handle tool file. And the cop wanted to arrest me for that shit. I had a pearl handle tool file, the shit that you could fit in your sock. All type of shit. The motherfucking police pulled up on me, and a nigga wanted to arrest me for it. He was searching for somebody to fuck with, and nigga, I was on the side of the road already parked and shit. Nigga pulled up on the side of me and looked at me. I looked at him. I did a what up though, and kept looking straight. This motherfucker jumped out the car, bust in my car and shit. Like, he ain't even had no sirens on or none of that shit. And nigga just, cause I had my window down, cause we was in the car smoking, and we was in the car smoking and shit. That motherfucker reached in my car, unlocked my door, and opened the door. And the first thing he did was grab me, and then he grabbed me like this, and I fucking did this and pushed him. And he was like, "Oh, you assaulted a police officer?" I'm like, "Nigga, the fuck you doing?" And then the other police officer came and had to grab me and shit. And I'm like, "Yo," I was like, "It's a such thing as rules of engagement, and you just engaged me, nigga. Like, I'm a veteran. What the fuck you? I ain't had my hat on or nothing like that. I was just regular and shit." I'm like, you just violated the rules of engagement. What you doing?" I was like, "What the fuck you mean?" I'm like, "I'm a veteran, nigga. Like, them niggas threw me in cuffs so quick." The nigga pulled me out my car, and then I defended myself, and I told him I was a veteran. That nigga threw me in handcuffs quick as fuck. Ain't had no choice. I had one, took it from him. No, hey, I bought my wife something pretty though. So my wife got something pretty. She got something pretty, and I bought her a couple blades too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deserved a means to protect themselves and shit. But yeah, but that police officer threw me in the handcuffs so quick once he found out I was a veteran, cause he grabbed me. I guess he thought that because he grabbed me that I was gonna be scared of some shit, and I was just like, boo. He grabbed me by my shit, and I just hands in between, pushed out, and then pushed. And then he like, "You assaulting?" I was like, "Yo, you ain't got your sirens on. You didn't properly pull me over." I was like, "I got every right to fuck you up right now." And then they threw me in handcuffs. And the crazy thing is, when I stood before the judge, when he finally got the gun and shit, the judge pronounced my name wrong, cause I got a peculiar name, and the judge was like, "Did I pronounce your name right?" I was facing 5 years for the gun charge and shit like that, and I told him, I was like, "I'm a veteran, bro. Like, if you want to give me 5 years, then so be it, but whatever." And he pronounced my name wrong, and he was like, "How did I pronounce your name?" I was like, "You pronounced it horrible and shit." And everybody in the courtroom laughed like a motherfucker. Like, it was funny. I mean, I knew I could have got 5 years, but the motherfucker judge laughed and shit. Like, "Yo, like, is this nigga really saying this shit to me?" Like, "Yeah, like, you know, you pronounced my name wrong." I was like, "That was horrible and shit." And everybody laughed and shit. And then I told her what happened. I was like, "Yo, the motherfucker pulled up on the side of me, got out the car, pulled me out the car, and then I fucking defended myself." I was like, I'm from the military. It's a such thing called rules of engagement, and he didn't engage me right, so I had every right to defend myself. And the judge was like, yeah, you right. Like, I could have beat the shit out that nigga. I probably would have got fucked up, but I could have beat the shit out that nigga. Just like, come to find out, the motherfucking police officer who did that shit to me got fired because he was practicing, I forget what they call it. He wasn't following the guidelines of all this shit, and he was taking his badge as power and shit. And I told that nigga in court, right in front of the judge, I was like, yo, like, he didn't engage me right. And if I was really in the state of mind of somebody who been in combat and all this other shit, I would have been able to fuck you up and got away with it. And the judge was like he was looking dumb as hell, like, yo, like, I could have beat your ass, nigga, for procedure, whatever procedure he was supposed to follow, he ain't follow. I could have fucked that nigga up. I could have beat that nigga the fuck up and not even been charged with that shit. But I'm glad I didn't beat him up, because it probably would have led to something different, you know. But I'm just saying, like, like, yo, hey, y'all gonna get to know the real Lou Jenkins, and I might even put my real name up, because I ain't. My name is Black Moon Rising. Where the moon at? My name is Black Moon Rising. That's my real Native American name, Black Moon Rising. Because you don't see me rise, you don't see me coming. You see the aftermath. That's why they call me the Black Moon Rising. That's my name. My other name is the Blackest Wood. That's what my name means. The Blackest Wood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Solstice. You know where it is. You know, I'm just. If y'all gonna listen to a story about who know me the best, y'all should listen to me and not somebody else who walked into my life and only know what I told them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that lady don't know me. Nobody else know me. You know, and if any of these dudes who've been talking shit to me and trying to antagonize me and all this other shit, they gonna find out too. They don't know me. They only know what somebody told them. And you never supposed to let somebody else do your research for you, especially if you into confrontation with somebody. You're not supposed to use the information that somebody else give you. You're supposed to do your research yourself. And allowing other people to gas you up and to make you believe that somebody else is weak. Think about it like this. Motherfuckers gotta recruit people to come at me. Why do you think they have to recruit people to come after me? They can't do it one-on-one. They gotta recruit other people. Nobody never thought of that. Why they gotta recruit people? Why they need other people to come at me? Because they can't do it themselves. Because they know what they up against. That's why they got simps like Garrett, 86 carrot nigga. That's why they got him. That's why they got niggas like Biz. That's why they got. And to bring this back up, Doublespeak know what type of time I'm on. You know, Doublespeak know what type of time I'm on. So I don't know. I hope that he keeps it that way. Cause I don't have no issue with the nigga, but he did some fuck shit for the sector, for his side of the sector. And I don't know if it's some starstruck shit. I don't know if it's You know, niggas want to be attached to a nigga or some other shit. I don't know what it is, but I hope that he keeps it cordial between he and I, because I don't really got nothing to say to the nigga, because I already, once I realize you a snake, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't do snake shit. You know what I'm saying? I do shit straight out in the open and tell you to your face. Like, I don't got to do shit behind your back. You know, so I hope that double speak is if he listening, I hope that you keep it out of us, nigga, because look. So since I'm always moving, I don't stand still because I don't want to be a target. You know what I'm saying? I'm always moving. You know, I'm sitting for a moment right now, but I'm gonna pull the fuck off when it's time to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't sit still enough to be a target. You know, and look, I don't know if y'all know me or not, but I shaved and cleaned my face and shit, but I could look like a hobo in a bum and sit in the motherfucking corner and you won't even see me. Like I've been a gypsy my whole life. That's why I don't get attached to shit, because I know one day I gotta move. You know, and that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, you never know what people go through. You know what I'm saying? You never know what people seen in their life. You never know none of that shit until you talk to them. But then once you talk to them and you still feel like you have an advantage and you still can do this and you still can do that, like, never underestimate your opponent. You know, because once you underestimate your opponent, you're making yourself vulnerable. And regardless if I tell people what I experienced or what I've been through in my life, I'm still not vulnerable. Because if I told you that, man, I want you to know. Yes, ma'am. You got it. Yeah, because now it's time to start talking about it's time to start rebuilding, Miss Solstice. It's time to start rebuilding, and the only way we gonna be rebuilding is if we clean house. So I'm cleaning house. Like, all these niggas that support them pedo dudes and them felon niggas and all them niggas that's on that fuck shit, you know, they need to be eradicated and erased. So once we get rid of them, we can start doing, we can start doing positive building. We can start making shit happen and start making money, and we can start buying shit, and we can start doing shit, and we can start doing all this other shit. We just gotta remove the niggas that don't do shit or contribute to what the fuck we doing. So we, you know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is just eliminate them motherfuckers and we cool. Yeah, like, Gary can't do no business with me. So that nigga don't even need to talk to me. Like, any of them fuck niggas or them fuck bitches or them hoes or whatever the fuck, yeah, I said it. Once we get rid of them motherfuckers, we can start making money and start doing shit. Shit, my money don't rely on hate. My money rely on skill. And as long as I got skill, I'm able to make money. So I don't need to hate. You know, I don't need to hate on nobody else. Like, I got my own fucking lane. You know, like, niggas be using the AI shit. AI still can't draw what I draw. They might be able to color it better than me a little bit, but shit, in a minute, they ain't gonna be able to do that. Like, I still got an ancient craft and an ancient skill and old ways that make me valuable. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers don't understand. You got to be valuable when you sit down. Because if you ain't valuable when you sit down, you just wasting space. But these niggas don't know that shit because they so busy chasing the tail of a nigga who don't even want to fuck with them. Yeah, like, welcome to Lou. If anybody gonna tell my story, it's gonna be me. Can't no woman that I fucked twice, since y'all wanna say that all the time. She can't define me. Them niggas that she talked to, that's repeating the shit she said, can't define me. None of the motherfuckers who going at me in motherfucking chats and all that shit, them niggas can't define me. Only my actions and the things that I say and the things that I do can show the world who the fuck I am. So if go ahead. But I've been a solid since day one. Since the beginning. The beginning. You know, my phone about to die, y'all, and I got a little bit ways to drive. You know, it's a full moon out. It's somewhere, and I just wanted to say that I just wanted to get on and hop online and just talk my shit and just say what the fuck I gotta say. I know I probably repeated 100 fucking things I said, but I just wanted to get up and just say, you know, this new year, no more apologies. I'm not apologizing for who the fuck I am. I stand on everything I say already. I don't take it back. I might apologize because your feelings hurt, but I ain't even gonna do that no more. I stand on business, on my business, because it's my business. And all these niggas that's doing all this talking shit, quit inviting me to come to you, because I don't got no issue with you. So I ain't gotta come to you. If you got an issue with me, we can meet at the Coney Island. We can meet on the back road. We can meet behind the airport. We can meet at on a river walk. We can meet on a random ass street. But if you got a problem with me for just having an opinion or saying my shit, come to me, because I don't got no issue with you. I gotta say about your dumb ass, and then your feelings gonna be hurt. But if you really got a problem, come see me. I don't gotta come to you because I don't have no problem with you, because at the end of the day, the only people I care about is the people that I love and the people that I respect. And the ladies that I respect in the chat that's from my city, y'all hear what the fuck I'm saying. Don't be afraid. Cause you got people that's from here that's out there with y'all. And all it takes is a phone call away to find out who's who and where is where, and you ain't gotta worry about that. I dare a nigga to come to my city or come knock on my door and touch me on my shoulder. I dare you. Mr. Jones, Garrick, Earth Day, all y'all motherfuckers who disrespected and wanna say y'all wanna pull up and do some crazy shit, I wouldn't advise it. But if you got enough courage, feel free. You know, you're welcome to. Just know it's consequences. And I'm in good standing where I'm at, so you ain't gotta worry about that. But yeah, hey, Happy New Year to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to y'all.
You know, I hope that y'all bring the New Year in with somebody that y'all love and somebody that y'all respect. And I hope everything is all good. You know what I'm saying? But it's 2 hours. I just been talking my shit. So love, peace, honor, respect, integrity, selfless service, but especially positivity. You got positivity in your life, focus on that. Whatever you got negative in your life, speak on it one time and then let it go, because it's worthless. You know, positivity make you stronger, faster, swifter, better. You know, focus on that, because that's gonna make you better. But yeah, I just wanted to get online since it's the new year, and I said I was gonna get online. I had a live and shit. Shit happens. It's fucked up, but I'm on a positive for the rest. You know, so you know, appreciate y'all. Respect, love, peace. Y'all know what to do. Y'all have a great night. Hey, I hope y'all started y'all New Year off right, because I did. So, love y'all. Peace.